Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's reading. I'm sorry for the mess. I'm been clearing stuff out, getting rid of the old, making room for the new. So, what we're going to do today is we're going to do a reading for Leos for this month of September of 2022. So, let's see what messages we have today for all of our Leos. She's Leos. That was quick. One, two, five cards are here. All right, let's do this. Five. Bottom of the deck, we have the Four Flowers, Queen of Spears. So let's use those two. I am using the Alice in Wonderland Tarot deck for you guys, my dear Leos. So what do we have? We have Three of Spears, um, Six of Flowers. So you're brokenhearted. What's You're brokenhearted, but you're getting over it. You're moving on. Stuff happened, things didn't work out. Maybe you know, the thought process too wasn't all that great. Things weren't so, you know, what you thought they were. But that's the negative part. But now we're moving here where things are where you feel where in one area you're kind of like, but in another way it was like, well, it's better off that way. It's a victory in of itself. It's almost bittersweet, I think, is more what it is. It's like, yeah, I knew this was going to happen. It's not, whatever. It's not the end of the world. But I'm all right because now I have time to do other things that are more important to me because I'm not really about that love anyway. I'm kind of jaded at this point when it comes to love. It's like you can't find whatever it is that you want. Things just don't mesh right? Sorry. There's always something. Then we have the page of hedgehogs. And even though you're feeling some type of way, there's a communication of some sort about an offer, perhaps a new side hustle, a new way of bringing in income. It could also be maybe a new friendship beginning to develop. Like, hey, come on, let's go, let's hang out. Well, we haven't done anything in a while, or we just met. Let's go, whatever, and do something, right? And when that happens, when that communication comes in, when however from whoever, right, it could be a possible earth sign. I'm gonna have a tower moment, but look at this tower moment. It already happened. It could be the communication of why something happened. If you see here, see the envelope. So you may have, and considering how the tower, see Alice is in the house, right? So there's that tower there. She's a part of the tower. To me, it's like shit's already hit the fan. Like whatever happened already happened, right? And so you're kind of like, you're very like, it's almost like in a way you don't want to admit to yourself really how much it really bothers you, um, because you were already anticipating it. So that's where that victory kind of comes in. I mean, it's flowers. So, oh wait, no, wrong card. This one. But I think with that brokenheartedness, I always say process your emotions. So, I'm sorry. Just give me a moment. I'm trying to get my words together here. I what it is. I This communication is gonna probably give you some clarity as to why this may have happened. So this could come from like a friend, a possible younger, a person who's younger than you and who's an earth sign. That is a possibility. Or maybe like you have an earth sign child and you thought it was just best because you have your child as well. Pages represent children, as with the court cards, like who's who in the court cards. So pages can represent young children. um so that's why I say that. And maybe, and again, it's kind of like an explanation of why things have happened. If it is a child, They're on the younger end. It could be an explanation of why um, they've been behaving in a certain way that's probably out of the ordinary. That could be another possibility. The overall underall energy is that of the Queen of Spears, Queen of Air, and the Four of Wands. Sorry, my light is so bright. I thought it would be. There we go. So the Queen, you would have loved union, but for some reason it just didn't come through. And if you see, Alice is the one who's looking away from the union. And um, the Queen of Hearts. She went. Remember in the story of Alice in Wonderland, the Queen of Hearts is like off with their head, you know. So it's kind of like they're hers forever, right? But you're like, no, it's time to cut this union. It wasn't good. It's a wrap. We needed to move on into another direction. Let's take a look at the Kipper deck. See if we could get a little more insight into this. Like, this is really interesting. That I was shocked. I saged to, just be on the safe side and all. Because I personally ran into someone with bad juju. Like, they had, not juju, but like they had bad vibes, you know. So I didn't want that coming into the reading. And I was kind of like thinking about that a little bit too much, just because I want to say something and I'm trying to plan how I'm going to say what I'm going to say and when I'm going to say it, right? Because I can be very confrontational, but I'm not going to do that. It's not necessary. Too much energy. When I realized, I'm like, this is taking up a lot of energy, like a lot of my thought processing time, when I could be doing other stuff. So, whatever. So that's why I say. But let's see what other messages. Let's see what else, guys. What's going on with my Leos? That could probably be how you're feeling too, because you're like, yo, this person's something. They got bad vibes. Probably another reason why for the Three of Swords, you're kind of like, and you peeped that. You saw that. You felt that. You're like, I'm gonna move it. It's kind of bittersweet. I wish I didn't have to, but it's better off this way. And if it's like that, then I just don't want nothing. I don't want it, and I don't blame you. Um, yeah. So one more. Let's see for my Leos. Let's clear this up. This is pretty interesting. Um, all the elements are out, so you're pretty balanced. It's not an issue of like you need to do. So I told you, if you got kids, see, child, you might have children. It may have not been like your children probably didn't like this person either. Don't be surprised if your child tells you something like, yo, this is what this person was doing, or this is what I saw, this is why I didn't like them. Kids, you gotta listen to them. Don't be bringing just anybody around them too. Take your time to get to know them. People, like, you never know anybody 100% ever, because when shit happens, and it's not until that moment, especially when it comes to like a moment of desperation, that you see who people really are. And that's crazy. Anyways, so we have a main male. So this could be you. Oh, wrong. Wealthy male. Yo, seriously, I didn't even see him as this. I saw it like this. I saw the main male picture. If it pops up, what you'll see what I'm talking about. They look in a way a little similar, but it's different enough that no, they don't match. Concern. So there's someone, they could be, I want to say, look what's interesting. 13, 1, and 3 is a 4, so we got 4 wands out, the union card, right? And then we have number 33. And all together, we got triple threes. We do have the 3 of swords out. So, 1, 3s. The number 4 might be numbers of significance to you. You know what they mean to you personally. But the main, and it's funny too because the main male is number one, I believe. We'll see if he pops out. I don't know why. It okay. So the wealthy man, you could be that wealthy man. You, if you're a masculine Leo, if you're a male Leo, or or the person you were dealing with is a male. It doesn't matter what their sign is. It's just, you know, they're in this masculine energy. Could be an actual male, biological male, or it could be, you know, someone in this very masculine energy who's very wealthy, and they're concerned. There's a concern, and you could be concerned too about a mature man. Like, what's going on? It could be same genders, which will kind of explain a little bit. I don't know. Well, we do have same gender in this card. That could be. I mean, it's not a big deal, but for, you know, I think it's more of just to clarify so that we know if it's your message or not. But again, it doesn't have to be. Um, I will say it may not necessarily be about love either. There's not enough water cards to signify love. So it doesn't necessarily have to be romantic. This could be, you know, familial love. This is platonic, you know, so it could be between two men. And if it is romantic, oh well, you know. But there is concern over this older man. Why? Who's at a distance? Maybe a grandfather, a father, you know. Your father's getting older, and there's a child involved. What I find interesting is how they kind of look alike in age, but I wonder there are some differences. But you know, one is more white, the other haired, the other one's more gray haired. You know, but the mature man is at a distance, and there's a child involved. So maybe, I mean, so many things. It could be so many things. It could be like you just found out you have a younger sibling. Maybe you have a grandchild that they have yet to meet. Um, it's not Six of Swords. I'm thinking of Six of Swords. They have a grandchild that they've yet to meet. Or you're wondering how in the world did someone else get pregnant? I'm thinking because it's like the masculine energy is kind of heavy. I don't feel like the energy is so super heavy. But I feel like the person that you're concerned about is someone who's very older. You're wondering, you know, about this child. Or maybe you feel like, no, no. It could be like, you know, you're the child and you're wondering, like, this is your parent, right? Or grandparent. You're like, I hope they're okay. Why do they live so far? And it's almost like you're remembering, you know, how they were when you were younger and how you miss them. And, excuse me. Hmm, that could be one thing. Any other messages to help clarify this reading, please and thank you. Very interesting. But you cut it out for some reason. Maybe they chose to move away. Just wanted to make sure there were no other flip cards in here. Message of concern. So maybe it could be you might reach out to them, tell them you're concerned about their health, you're concerned about them, are they okay? You know, you're wondering what's been going on. Oh, this. I'll let you. The message of concern is what just. I mean, it is what it is. It's just for whatever reason I feel the need to sage. So protect me from whatever y'all got going on. This person gave. It's your intuition that alerted you that this person something's not right with this person. Hence the message of concern. Right? You may have heard something. You may have been told something. And you're like, you may have created a distance between this person and your child, or somebody created a distance between this man, this older mature man, and a child. Could be a grandpa, uncle, that kind of a person. um could be a father too, but I don't feel father. I feel more like grandpa, maybe an uncle, great grandpa, something like that. But this is someone who's still steady, but you're worried. Message of concern. Look, previous lady, they knocked somebody out. Maybe you're a big brother, big sister again, and you're like, what the fuck? Like, what are you doing? What's the matter with you? And now there's a baby in the mix. Courtship, sudden wealth. Maybe you were questioning their intention, and you weren't sure. They could be seeing you as the privileged lady, right? Toil and labor, despair. Yeah, definitely about family. You got house, the family room. I don't want to go too far back into the past. There was some despair, some toil and labor, working hard, and something happened. Right, despair. Like money was lost, reputation, whatever. You're in despair. Like you're out on the streets and you have no hope, nowhere to go, kind of thing, right? So you work so hard, and here's this privileged lady setting out a message of concern. So this could be you, this could be them, however it works, but that's what the concern is for. So if you're the feminine, the female Leo, you're probably going to reach out and say, hey, how are you doing, right? Maybe you're the one who sent a message of concern. If you're the masculine Leo, you're considering doing that, right? And then we have courtship and sudden wealth. I'm trying to understand. Let me go with, no, to Alice. Nine of Hedgehogs. So you're trying to come back up to that Nine of Pentacles energy, which is freaking awesome. I love it. I absolutely love Nine of Pentacles. So go big or go home. Go all in for your Nine of Pentacles. Yep, Ace of Flowers. So that's Ace of Wands. New project, new endeavor, new adventure, that type of thing. Very creative, something that you're very passionate about. Go for it. Go big or go home. You want to stay in despair? Then you do that. But if you want to move up and get back into this Nine of Pentacles energy, like this is beautiful. You want to see what a real Nine of Pentacles energy? Hold up. Let me get the Nine of Pentacles from my most favorite Nine of Pentacles in the decks that I have. Hold on. Where is she? Because I absolutely love her. Why are these cards upside down? That's why I paused. Hold on. Nine of Pentacles. Where are you? Why is she hiding? Wait. Why are all these cards backwards? I really did something here. Probably hiding so I fixed the cards because they know how I like my cards. Okay. Watch her show up now. She's the only purple one, so it's like where her background is purple. In this deck, the Morgan Greer Tarot deck, most of the cards are yellows and blues. Some reds here and there. I told you she was gonna show up. Nine of Pentacles. You see that coin? You see that chain she got on? That's all money. That's the coins, okay? See the grapes, the beautiful, the full vine. What is it? Grapevine? Not a grapevine because it's not the whole vine, but see how the grapes are in great condition. The bunch is full. Okay, so she attracts that luxury, that abundance, that privileged lifestyle as a single person. So this is the energy that you're in, that you're trying to get back to. This is something that you need to focus on. And I totally agree. That's definitely where you need to be. So, like I said, go big or go home. Now, it doesn't have to be just jumping and whatever. No, it's like have that courage and go for it. Jump. Leos, you're the sun. This is your opportunity to be able to do that. Where's my phone at? And that's confirmation. My phone in the background. Okay. So by all means, please go ahead and go for whatever it is that you want. Maybe it's to give this person an opportunity. Maybe that's what it is. You're not sure. You already been brokenhearted. Maybe this is someone from the past. I haven't seen Six of Cups. It hasn't tried to pop out. It's not really. I feel they're saying it's not important because it doesn't matter if they're from the past or not. We are in Mercury retrograde, so if they are from the past, you need to be mindful and really observe them. Their make sure everything matches. Their words with their actions and their pattern of behavior is very important. Um, are they true to their word? Do they fulfill their word? All of that is very important. How do they treat other people? What's really going on in their life, and make sure that things are, you know, how and what they need to be. Because you could be seeking to go out with someone, or they could be, coming in to court you. And through this courtship, we did see the Ace of Wands, right? The Ace of Flowers. So maybe a new project, something that you both do together during the courtship, will help to lead to some money. There is a wealthy man, so could be maybe things didn't work out in the past, or they're not working out right now because this man, whether it's you got stuff going on right now, you need to look out for your parents or whoever this person is. You need to check up on them, make sure they're okay, make sure your kids are fine, find out what's going on in the family. And that's why you can't really dedicate so much time to this person that you're interested in. Probably why you're also in this energy. Although as much as you want it, you feel like maybe you need to cut it. If you're the male Leo, if you're the female Leo, this is how you're feeling, and you're getting ready to cut this because you think it's not gonna work out. But it's okay. Just give it a moment. Like I said, check everything first. Check the red flags. There are none. Then you can go ahead and give them an opportunity, because we have courtship and we have the sudden wealth. So there's money involved with this courtship. Either way, again, check their intentions and check for red flags. And if you see one, let it go, and just wait for something, and then just continue working on to become or to come into to step into that Nine of Pentacles energy. It's pretty much what I can say at this point in time. What I'll do now is give you some advice using the Enchanted Map Oracle deck. I love this Oracle deck. I got a couple of others, but I just feel like this really gives you the direction that you need. What advice do we have for our Leos for this month of September? The year's about to be over. It's September. Next week, Wednesday? Tuesday, Wednesday, we're going to be halfway through the month already. One more. All right. No. right, so your advice cards are bone collector and protecting treasure. So here we are. This is bone collector. This is get grounding. This is grounding and aligning yourself. I'm trying to get it so you can see. There you go. This is grounding and aligning yourself, getting, reconnecting with your higher self, with your ancestors. The bone collector too. I'm not even looking at the book, and I won't even dare to say this is what I remember from the book because I absolutely don't. But for me, this is like the bone collector is almost in a way somewhat representative of death. So there is a change, a transformation that is happening, that needs to happen. And in the process, while you're going through this, you're looking to protect yourself. The child could be in reference to your inner child doing things that are fun for you. Is this something that you want? Is this really what speaks to you? But it could be again protecting your children, protecting all that you hold near and dear to your heart. What the? Yeah, I swear I'm gonna get a message one day, and it's like whatever it is still hasn't come in. It'll happen. But let's take a look at the book. Yeah, it's in here. This is the box. I'm gonna see if I can get it. There we go. The Enchanted Map Oracle cards. What is it? Colette Baron Reed. I really love this deck though. I keep saying it. I know, but I do. Number one. Oh, oh, number one. Remember, one is one of the cards. And look, I didn't even realize 39. The threes were important. And the child, 1 and 8 adds up to the 9. 3 and 6 add up to 9. Oh, snap, right? And wait. 9 of Pentacles add up to 9. 1, 3, 9, and 4, I believe I said. 1, 3, 9. That's more what it is. Yes, there were other numbers, but these are the most. What number is Tower? That's 16. All right. What does this say? Why is it taking so long? Here we go. You are whole and have everything you need within. When the bone collector appears, she is asking you to look closely at your circumstances to see if you're fully present or reacting out of past conditioning. Remember I said you're jaded because of the past and all that? Okay. And unconscious expectations. Whenever we're wounded, especially when we're young, hence the child, and the page of hedgehogs, which is page of earth. It's as if something essential is stolen from us. We adapt and accept a version of the truth that then sets us up to behave a certain way in the future when faced with a situation similar to the original event. What we know about ourselves thus becomes influenced by a perception of limitation. You may feel unworthy or without courage. You may see your go big or go home, right? Get that courage to do it, to take that leap of faith. You may feel unworthy or without courage. You may see yourself as flawed or unlovable or expect to be criticized. The Bone Collector reminds you that the truth is that you are a powerful being with limitless possibilities. She has kept what was stolen from you in the wounding and is here for you as you reclaim it now. You have everything you believe you lack, and the Bone Collector is your inner resource. Act as if you have what you need, and you'll find you have it after all. Anything is possible. With awareness, the wounds of the past need not define you. That's freaking awesome. So this is how you're feeling, right? Because things change, and that's why you feel brokenhearted. Like, you maybe betrayed somebody, took something, all those things. We already talked about it, and that's why you feel the way that you do. 39. And now, but all of that, all the good stuff is still within you. You just gotta imagine that you have it in order to be able to manifest what it is that rightfully, those blessings that rightfully belong to you, back to you. Protecting treasure, you are always protected and divinely directed. Although this is a time of great risk, know that at a fundamental level you are able to move forward safely and securely. The proverbial nest egg is safe and sound. So if you're concerned about money, if you're concerned about children, they are protected, no matter the fluctuations in the world. Guardian angels and other guides are whispering to you, making you aware of their protective presence. Your loyalty is an important theme now. Nurture that which you hold dear. This is a good time to strengthen bonds of friendship. I said friendship. And ensure their integrity. If you feel tested right now, know that a true and loyal heart always achieves its aim. Take refuge under an angel's wings. You are not alone and have no need to fear. Embrace your courage. So you got this, you can do it. And maybe it was a little heavy after all. I wasn't anticipating that. At the end, it got heavy. Be careful. Don't let yourself fall into the trap of a cycle of negative thoughts. Think about what you want to achieve and go for that, and keep your eye on the prize. All right. That's the best additional unsolicited advice that I can give you. Um, Taking a moment to take a deep breath and clear your mind can also be important to help you make better decisions. And remember, as always, these energies are based on whatever the current energies are. Nothing is set in stone, right? We have free will, therefore, you will do and make choices that are in your highest interest as you see fit. Okay, I want to remind you of that. My intention is to give you guidance and clarity. I hope I was able to provide that for you today. You know what? Hold on. Please don't take offense to this. This is red sage. Just a little for you to help get rid of all them negative vibes, energy. Okay? All right, my dear Leos. Absolutely loving you guys. Wishing you lots of positivity, courage, and strength during this time. And until we read again, bye.